Can I see it again?
Although, I kind of...
You might be able to get away with it because it's rounded edge.
I don't think it matters that much because you're,
Yeah, I can use that. And that worked out okay?
You don't need to actually.
So I could leave this bag back there as well, right?
And I'm wondering if you had like a small brass mallet.
You know,
I'll tell you what you want to hear.
It's just like tying a bow tie on the back of your head.
Yeah.
I mean, what's hard about that?
Yeah. And
it sounds really beautiful.
Good. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can use that.
Because what we're hearing out here is a diminuent.
anything else?
Yeah, I can do that. This is a really ringing piano.
I like the blue one from here, anyways, because it's disappearing. It's muffled. It's like there's water in between.
Yeah, I don't think I ever go further than this.
you know what it is?
What a rare thing.
Yeah, tell me. Yes. You want to do it?
I mean, I couldn't, you know.
So,
Is
and
that
these are
too wide?
really low.
I thought that the major minor chord.
George Crumb was inspired to compose Voice of the Whale after he heard a 1969 recording of the singing of the humpback whale. And so I thought it would be really neat and entirely appropriate to include this piece in Network's past season, which focused on music that was inspired by song in all its forms, including instrumental, vocal, and in this case, the songs of whales. George Crumb is one of the greatest living American composers, and in my opinion, one of the most influential composers in the second half of the 20th century. His music has great emotional depth, and it moves and engages a very wide audience. His music explores very unusual sounds or timbres by exploring extended techniques for acoustic instruments as well as amplification. And specifically in Voice of the Whale, he calls for the players to wear black masks. And this is because, in his own words, the masks will help efface the actual humanity of the players and thereby allow the full force of nature to come through the music. And I think that it really works. Also, he calls for the players to perform in a blue light, which is very effective. The sounds in The Voice of the Whale are meant to evoke the sounds of the sea. And actually the sounds of gulls can be heard in the cello. Also, the sound of whales is evoked by the players actually whistling in several parts of the piece. And in my opinion, the most beautiful part of the piece is the very beginning, which is entitled Vocalese, and requires the flutist to sing and play the flute at the same time. I think it's important to say that a work like this requires a very deep commitment on the part of the performers. The musicians have to not only embody the music emotionally, but on a very physical level, almost on a theatrical level. And I think this is something that the network musicians really did achieve very well.